Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comment. Well, it's raining here in Chicago. Overnight there were some rains in Iowa and across the eastern Midwest, and there's more rain today in the Midwest. So everybody, for the most part, is getting a drink of water. It's for USDA report day, 11 o'clock. Well, we'll be back with USDA numbers. Again, not a lot of big changes expected, but we'll be watching to see if the USDA raises the U.S. corn carryout and lowers the bean carryout, and then how the machines react to that. Overnight, bean prices and wheat prices are lower. Corn's unchanged. The dollar's higher. Crude's higher. There was a report that China's going to try to stimulate their economy. That could definitely continue to help the Chinese stock market, but could also help the U.S. dollar. So we'll see how that unfolds. As far as the other news, first of all, weather. Yesterday, noon maps continue to suggest early next week good rains for the southern plains, dry areas, and maybe parts of Nebraska, which should help crops there, and it's offering resistance especially to the wheat market. As far as the U.S. Weekly export sales report, we'll be watching to see if sales have dropped. We've heard of the Chinese buyers trying to push forward some of their Brazil purchases because of a little bit slower demand. We've also heard that they're trying to buy cheaper Argentina soybeans. So that could leave the United States out, at least for a while, on buying by China, which could offer some resistance to market. We saw one analyst yesterday suggest that the beans now are in a bear market, which should also widen out the spread, especially the July-November bean spread. We're also seeing a little bit slowdown in domestic meal demand, and we'll see if that offers some resistance finally to the bean market. Corn's kind of in a hold pattern again. Big U.S. old crop supply is negative, while the talk of maybe lower trend yield in 2015 could help prices this summer. We are watching pretty closely. Too much rain across the southern part of the United States. That could shift some intended corn and sorghum acres to soybeans. So all in all, the weather is negative. We'll see what the USDA says at 11 o'clock, and we'll also watch the demand numbers to see if that also could offer some resistance to corn, soybean, and wheat prices. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM and ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.